features two tremendous passing teams, and it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the point. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Here's Irving. The Suns getting the bucket. It's up a three. And stolen by Ayton. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
Doncic against Paul. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Doncic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The pass to Okogie. Here's Ayton, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now, here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Pass to Irving. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. Some solid D from Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul outside. And he drives in. Count it. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Irving. Outside Durant, pass to Booker. Over Irving. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 5 points so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Powell against Ayton. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 14. Out to Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got his second basket.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
29 seconds left in the first. Irving's shot is good.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Paul outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Gets the 14-footer to fall. Doncic has got 8 points.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. Then there's Irving. And it's Green in at the 3 slot.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Paul kicks to Durant. Pass to Ayton. No good on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Irving dishes to Powell. To the wing right side. Bullock with it. Durant's there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Booker finds Paul. Now here's Durant. Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Paul kicks to Booker. To the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Mavericks trail by 8, and with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Phoenix leading by 8. Ball looking over the floor. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Up top, Doncic. He's got 15. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Back to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Ball passes to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Irving against Booker. Irving kicks to Doncic. Takes it inside. He dishes it to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got his first basket.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Paul passes to KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Outside Durant. Here's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. KD's got 14 points for the game.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
6-second difference between shot and game. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul dishes to Ayton. It's tipped. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Outside, Green, beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. Thank you, David. And we'll be after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Durant kicks to Booker, and there's the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Shamet. Kleba inside. Got a hand on it.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Baisley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Takes a three. Rebounded by McGee. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to three, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
Shamet the pass to Ross. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the pick. Fires the three. And that one's good. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hardy. To the inside. Here's McGee. Landale grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hardy passes to Kleber. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Baisley, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Quick off the floor and fluid in everything he does. Darius Baisley, that was impressive.
Outside Hardaway. Cranes the three-pointer. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ntilikina looking it over. Passes it to Hardy. Ross grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 13. To the middle. Taken away. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. The dish to McGee. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
But I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Shamet. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 13. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Ross. And that one, good.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Shamet. Now here's Hardy. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the reward.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got a foul. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Booker with it. KD, a screen on Doncic. Out to KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Irving missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Chalk up 2 there. 16 points for DeAndre Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Doncic. Bullock, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Ball passes to KD. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Okogie. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside, Green. Bullock dishes to Irving. The turnaround jumper. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Kicks it out to Booker. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Durant feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Ayton. Shot clock at 4, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
And here is Doncic. They kick it out to Green. Back to Doncic. Pulls up, high post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Bullock. Another shot. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Doncic kicks to Irving. And there's the drive. And a missed layup.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
KD sets the pick for Booker. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Irving. Now the feed to Doncic. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 24 points. Suns leading by 17. Paul dishes to Ayton. KD finds Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. Lock at 6. It's Durant on the wing. From deep. And it's Paul missing. Dallas with the ball. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and we'll have to go to the line for 2. He's off on the first.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition, but all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
always puts a bounce in your step. And it's the Suns to start out. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And it's good for 2. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Can't get it to go, and Golden State will come the other way. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Curry. Here's Green. The 3 from Thompson, and that comes off the assist by Green.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Ball against Curry. The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3, and that one makes it. Two for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Shot is good by Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Durant, the pass to Ayton. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins outside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Booker against Thompson. Booker, pass to Durant. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged, this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Suns trailing. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the triple. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And it's Green missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 9.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Right side, Paul. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's all knotted up.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Curry with it. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes a high score.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Booker against Thompson. Ayton with a screen. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Curry against Booker. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Here's Curry following the score by Phoenix. Doesn't go for him. Paul with some nice D. It's Durant with a drive.
That's a strong move there by KD. He knows he's going to get the bucket, get fouled, or get both. He doesn't matter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And down it goes. 2 points. Curry's got 19 points. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Durant against Curry. Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Okogie pulls down the board.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And so they foul intentionally. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside for Booker. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Looney. On the wing, Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 5. And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offensive ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Paul. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Now here's Thompson. And again, it's goal. Golden State.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Curry against Durant. Curry passes to Thompson. 1:05 left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Booker against Thompson. Booker, the pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
On the wing, Curry is covered by Ayton. Green, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Deflected by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
The Suns have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Green out there with Kuminga. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. Landale. The Warriors pull it in. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, powered down with both hands. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And it's Ross on the drive. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. The Warriors leading.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Here's Warren. And the shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Warriors make some changes. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the 3rd quarter. Curry against Durant. On the attack, Wiggins.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Payton with a screen. Durant for 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. To halt the run. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Durant against Wiggins. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4. Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Curry against Durant. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his first basket. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Paul. The offensive rebound. Pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Goes back up. And he lays it in. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Wiggins with a screen on Durant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Outside Paul. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Look, you gotta appreciate the cleverness of Paul. Skilled at fending off defenders and finding ways to score all the way through contact.
Wiggins outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Booker for three. Looney grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
First free throw is good.
Draymond Green, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Outside Paul. Drops in the three. Paul's got 10.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Now Curry with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The three from Curry. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Booker.
Already a terrific.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Looney, a screen on Durant. The three from Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Curry with it, now guarded by Booker. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Thompson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Chris Paul, and we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Booker for three, and the Suns get it back. Durant. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
Curry against Durant. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He buries it from 3.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Out to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Who can forget? Clay has played in countless finals games. He is used to this pressure.
Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Back to Booker. Ayton inside. He's defended by Looney. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Durant against Curry. Out to Thompson. Launches it. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And an intentional foul right there. Golden State calls timeout. The score's all tied at 60. 1:43 left in the 4th. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
A minute 42 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Nice shot by Okogie.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively with that 7'5" wingspan. He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
And here's Curry. They need this. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Durant. Count it!
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Curry against Durant. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Here's Durant. The shot, no good. Looney with some nice D.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Second team foul.
Here's Curry. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Durant on the attack.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
14 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
You wouldn't know the pressure is on by looking at Durant. He is one cool customer at the line.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
Shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Outside Irving. Out to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
And here is Curry. Offline with his 3. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
And Green slams it in.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Now, here's Doncic. Driving the lane. Green with the block. They retain possession. Green finds Doncic. 4 on the clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the pass to Looney. Outside for Curry. Wiggins outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 now.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Curry. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Doncic. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Curry looking it over. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks. During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Curry finds Thompson. Nice move, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Curry passes to Looney. And he dunks it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Curry. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Curry. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Here's Green. Off with the layup.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
You've got Green. Irving is out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry, and it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. Dallas on defense. Curry way outside, and Green gets it to go. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Bullock, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Looney kicks to Wiggins. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Curry passes to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Green with a screen on Irving. Thompson inside the line. Keeps it alive. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 5. Irving finds Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Out left to the wing. There's Looney. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Here's Curry. The Mavericks making the shot for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 8.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Irving looking over the floor. Out to Doncic. For the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Count it. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A good look from Doncic. They get it back. And it's put back in by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The kick out to Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Shoots it up. Green with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. No good that time. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Peyton is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dallas leading by 7. Ntilikina looking it over. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Now Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Ntilikina kicks to Hardaway. It's taken away by Peyton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Poole with no one around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, plays like this are why DiVincenzo is out here. His hustle keeps possessions going.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Mavericks leading by 5. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Doncic outside. Driving in, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Warriors trail by 10. Now here's Curry. He's got 10, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. Irving with the steal. Plenty of space. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 27 points.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Here's Curry. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks leading by 10. Stolen by Thompson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Green slams it in.
A very active player. Thompson combines his defensive IQ with that length to come up with steals.
Irving against Curry. They kick it out to Green. Curry with the steal. Doncic against Thompson. The pass to Looney. And it's Curry at the elbow. We've got 1:28 left in the third.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Curry. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Doncic against Thompson. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Wiggins.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
The Warriors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Second chance shot, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Doncic with a screen on Curry. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Mavericks leading by 8. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Green taking his time here. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green breaking loose. And again, no good by Golden State.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Curry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Looney outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. From past the arc, that's in, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Looney.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's Irving, a floater. Thompson against Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Irving kicks to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullock. Out to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 11. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Green finds Doncic. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Mavericks rebound. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Stolen by Thompson. And they're on the break. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Slane and Lane all comers. Wiggins with the confidence to put the team on his back when it matters most.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're ahead by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the game. And stolen by Wiggins. Outside Curry, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Thompson passes to Curry.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving kicks to Doncic. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
To the best kid in the hall.
it tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Booker for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Irving against Paul. Oh, Paul with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And here are the Suns. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Booker, the pass to Durant. There's the drive, and Durant with the big finish.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Booker against Doncic, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Irving against Paul. Irving, the pass to Powell. Back to Irving, kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Booker finds Durant. And here's Booker. Back to Durant. And stolen by Green. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Good on the bucket.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Ayton with a screen. And Booker with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Powell with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Booker against Doncic. Outside for Irving. Powell outside. Irving, nice persistence to tip it back in. Irving's got 7 points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Doncic outside. He nails it, and we're tied. 11 points in the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Oh, what? And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Powell with a steal. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton, and for some reason he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Timeout on the floor, Mavericks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Pass to Ayton. Over Powell. Ayton, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving against Paul.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Irving, that's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Durant, puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got 5.
Why do KD threes look like layups? Man, it's unbelievable.
Doncic against Booker. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
.152 left in the first half of this one. Here's Irving. Pass to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Doncic against Booker. Outside Durant. Going inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Dwight Powell. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Outside Paul. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Booker against Doncic. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And they doubled up Irving. Doncic outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
So he gets them both. Booker with it. Outside Durant. For 3. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
36.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. Hardy is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Shaman. Pass to Landale. McGee with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Hardy, guarded by Ross. Here's McGee, knocked away, stolen by Ross. Here we go, and there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. No good on that one.
He's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively. That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Pass to Shaman. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Six to shoot to the paint. Kleba's shot is off. The Suns leading. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Warren. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. Two more for him.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Irving. He's got 9. Outside for Green. 4-3. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Paul. Outside Durant. Kept alive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Dwight Powell. That's good from Ayton.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Dallas calls timeout. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. And Dallas with possession. 6-point game. And here's Doncic outside. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Ball against Irving. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Great effort to track down the long rebound.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Irving from behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
Booker for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Doncic passes to Irving. Outside for Green. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
These personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
That's good from Ayton. That one misses. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. He takes it in. Okogie pulls down the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in it.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
That's good from Doncic. It's both from the stripe. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Durant with a screen on Irving. Pass to Durant. Now Aiden. There's the steal. And he commits the intentional foul. And he makes the first.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
Both good from the line that time. Phoenix calls timeout.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And the Suns shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. For 3, Booker. They get it again. Ooh, McGee with the block. Doncic against Durant. And it's Doncic missing. Outside Durant. Hauled in by McGee. Doncic left side. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Phoenix calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense, finishing strong.
Here's Doncic, and he drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Paul against Irving. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Bullock. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bullock's got his first points of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Okogie, clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they get it back. They recover it. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Here he goes. And that one drops. Doncic has got 37.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coaches challenging, personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Paul against Irving. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Durant against Doncic. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. He goes up again. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. A minute 15 left in the game. The Suns clear it. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Now Paul. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Doncic against Durant. And it's Doncic missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Durant draws the double. Pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. Into the lane. Yes!
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Now here's Paul. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Considering that Chris Paul led the league in free throw percentage, I bet the defense is already kicking themselves. This is not a strategy you want to employ.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 2. seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They played the villain tonight.
To the best CLA.
Now let's meet.
And great. To keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now Booker, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson, cans it from downtown.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Curry against Durant. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Thompson. He kicks it to Wiggins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. KD sets the pick for Paul. Off target from 3-point range. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
On the clock. Thompson from long range. Warriors getting another chance here. Green and Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Paul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
The drive by Thompson and taken away by Paul. Outside Durant to the inside. Okogie missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Green. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. It's all knotted up.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
The team first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Now here's Curry. And stolen by Booker. From deep. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. .149 left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson outside, back to Curry. 3-pointer, another 3 for Golden State.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Thompson against Booker. Down low. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 5 more.
And Clay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Ayton a screen on Thompson to the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick and roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Green finds Curry. Green with a screen on Durant, and Curry, here we go. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Outside Curry. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
What a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Zach controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Looney's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Curry is inside. KD's on him. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Timeout called the Warriors. Suns trail by 6. Paul looking over the floor. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The drive by KD doesn't go for him.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Booker against Curry. There's the pass to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Looney's got 4 this quarter. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry passes to Thompson. Clock at 4. And that one's good. Green.
Mr. Reliable. You can count on Green to show up every night.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 13.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Paul kicks to KD. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Curry looking around. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And he nails the third.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Curry with it. 13 points in the game. Lock at 6. Can't get it to fall. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 7. And now let's catch up. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
The Suns, 27.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Both free throws good from Booker. Warriors leading by 5. And here is Curry. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Paul kicks to KD. The feed now to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Up top, Curry, defended by Durant. They kick it out to Green. Thompson in the post, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 3. Here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Suns trail by 7. Booker the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. The 3. That's good, and it's... KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against KD. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
On offense, here are the Suns. Trailing by 4. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul dishes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Here he goes. That one drops for him. Curry's got 15.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Booker with no one around, nailed from three-point land. Booker's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Phoenix. Here's Poole. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Here's Curry, and Durant sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. Blocked again. KD finds 8. jammed by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
KD against Curry. To the middle. There's Looney. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Unique body type. Durant slips past you in a hurry.
Looking to end the run. Gets the bucket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And Booker kicks to KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Wiggins. The shot comes out. Good D by Booker. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Looney with it. He's picked up by Paul. Wiggins passes to Curry. Wiggins surveying the floor. Inside. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Ayton a screen on Curry. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Curry is inside. Durant's there. Poole on the wing. Defended by Paul. Back to Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Booker outside. Here's KD. The Warriors pull it in. Now Wiggins. He's got 11. Kicks to Green. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game in San Francisco. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 side. And the Suns call time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. During the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. To the right side. For 3, a Kogi. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Durant against Curry. Pass to Poole. Wiggins outside. Going inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, that's an aggressive move by Wiggins. Physical with the finish, and you know the coach loves to see that.
And Booker kicks to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the call on DeAndre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Here's KD. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Wiggins outside. Out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Thompson passes to Looney. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. KD, a screen on Thompson. Okogie, the pass to KD. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson outside. It's tipped, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix. Thompson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Here's Durant into the lane. Can't get the reverse flush. The Warriors lead it. Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving it around. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Comes up empty down low.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Outside Curry. Wiggins finds Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And Booker gets to Durant. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Curry is inside. Guarded by KD. Here's Thompson. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Durant with a screen on Thompson. There's the three. No good from three-point territory. Yes!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okogie for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up, David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is...
To the best kid in the hall.
Coach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So Golden State will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got JaVale McGee, Josh Green out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Curry passes to Looney. The kick out, Curry. Green, a screen. Curry finds Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson, and that comes off the assist by Green. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Curry against Doncic. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good.
Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And the Mavericks, another three.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Curry from deep three-point land. Here's Green. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Irving. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson right side. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the... Oh, wow!
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Here's Bullock. Off target at the rim.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the basket by Looney.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry's shot is off. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Doncic passes to Green. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer. Irving against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Basketball. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Doncic against Curry. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
Perhaps the first thing a defense must do is chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line. Because if you give him space, guys, he's going to make it.
Irving driving in. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Counted from distance.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Looney, a screen on Doncic. Now Curry. And he's going for the lob.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by a bucket. After this break.
Give it up for your Warriors
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Josh Green. Reggie Bullock is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Looney. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times...
Oh, my God! Look out below! Well, it's like the ball is an extension of his hands. Wiggins with the impressive handle.
Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Looney with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Dallas calls time here. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Pass to McGee. It's good. McGee's gotten his first points in this one.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Curry against Doncic. Curry gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic outside. Wiggins with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Green. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
And Dallas calls time here.
Domination, get loud. How about the Warriors dance team domination? Give them a hand. Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors dance team.
And here are the Mavericks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And McGee with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Curry from deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
The kick out to Wiggins. On the table. Oh, my goodness!
Yikes! What a finish. Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Warriors call time here.
It's time for T-shirts. And one more time, let's hear it.
1:16 left to play in the first half. Doncic against Wiggins. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. The Warriors trailing. The kick out, Curry. Wiggins with a screen on Green. Curry passes to Wiggins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Irving. He's got 6. Takes it inside. Doncic outside. Outside for Green. 4 on the clock. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Green's got 7.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Doncic against Curry. Wiggins with a screen on Doncic. Here's Curry. And he gets that one. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy is so creative, finishing anywhere near the rim. Stephen Curry doing work inside.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead.
30. The Mavericks. 33.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's JaMychal Green. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And the Mavericks call time here.
One more time, domination makes noise for the Warriors. Junior James Watt.
Poole finds Green. Now Kuminga. Poole outside. Oh, Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Ntilikina to the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Now here's Poole, guarded closely. Outside for Green. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Golden State calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's Ntilikina. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Warriors shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the basket is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Hardy. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Kuminga. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Another shot. McGee passes to Irving. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Irving's got 8 points.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to Green. Comes up empty down low. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic left side. And they doubled up Doncic. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down 3-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
Curry, that's good.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Doncic outside. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way.
Blocking foul. Hold on. Second personal foul. Team 4.
.157 left in the third. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Green driving to the basket. Wiggins finds Curry. 6 on the shot clock. This for the tie. And the Warriors get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And it's now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
You simply must check Draymond Green out because this guy is going to hustle for every rebound.
Defensive foul.
A minute 39 left in the third.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Doncic against Wiggins.
Timeout, Mavericks.
Doncic right side. Here's Irving. No good. A bit long that time. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Curry passes to Looney for the lead, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. McGee, a screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Curry. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got 8.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Outside for Green. From deep. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Back to Curry. Up top, Wiggins. There's the drive. Mavericks with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And there's the lob. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
I just love the fire with which Draymond Green plays defense. This man does not let you get comfortable.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for Dallas. Green out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in a shooting guard.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's Doncic missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Sits on JaVale McGee.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
Wiggins at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Doncic against Wiggins. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Looney. McGee with a steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Stolen by Wiggins. In transition, here come the Warriors. And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving with it. Now Wiggins defending. And now we've got an intentional foul. Timeout called, the Warriors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And he jams it home with authority.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Doncic against Wiggins. Shot from 12. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Green. It's Bullock on the wing. 6 to shoot. Irving finds Green. Wiggins with a steal.
Green. First personal foul. Team score.
Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Curry. It's good. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Stephen Curry is must-see TV right now. This guy offensively so brilliant.
Doncic against Wiggins. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Irving. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, everyone in this building knows why they fouled him. He really struggles at the line.
At the line for Warriors.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Doncic outside. Pass to Green. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Clock is at 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That one belongs to Wiggins. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that trims the lead to 6.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They double-team Thompson. Green, the pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with
The previous play.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Irving. That one falls.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop to the paint. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Mavericks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. McGee into the lane. And McGee with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. From deep three-point range. Curry's shot is off.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Tipped. Here's Ntilikina up the floor. Money.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
And here's Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
To the best kid